Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So the title of this video is 3 tips to help you sell your coaching packages easier, but I'm pretty much just gonna talk and it's gonna be really helpful and it might be more than 3, so we'll see how it goes. But welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Reese and I'm the founder of Yes Supply, and if you're not new here, then welcome back and thank you so much for watching again. I really appreciate you coming back to spend time with me. Make sure to give this video a like, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified when I come out with new videos. Wow, I sound like such a YouTuber. It seems like I've been doing this for a long time. Give me a little round of applause because I've been pretty consistent on my YouTube. So, as I said, today we're going to be talking about some secrets to help you improve your coaching sales. Actually, the first one that I'm going to mention comes from a discussion that I had with one of my one-on-one clients last week. She's actually in the middle of a launch. She's had a 30K launch so far, and I'm pretty sure she's just getting started, which is super, super, super exciting. But one of the tips that helped her pretty much get 3 sales in one day, so she had a 15K day, was by inviting her audience, inviting the people who are paying attention to her into her world. So one of the things that's really, really common that we do is we just talk about the surface level details of the program. So we go through like, these are the bullet points, this is the title, these are some testimonials, and that's all good. But one thing that we have to remember is that we speak in words, but we think in pictures, sounds, and feelings. That's a little NLP tip for you. And so if you can actually help people paint a picture of their entire experience, they're gonna be so much more likely to join your coaching programs. So that means not just talking about the surface level stuff that's on the sales page, but also talking about how great it is to be on the calls with you, or how awesome it is when they're in your group, right? So talking about what's actually gonna happen when they join and what they're going to feel and what they're going to experience, that is a huge game changer for you in your coaching business. Another tip that I have for you, so I'm going to say this is step number 2, is actually being really clear on your product. So this is probably the biggest problem for new coaches, but I still see it with advanced coaches as well. And this is the number one thing that I look for when people are telling me that they're posting and posting and posting, but not making money and not getting results. So one big question you want to ask yourself is, are you really clear on your coaching program? Again, a lot of new coaches will be like, oh, I kind of sort of have it. It's in a Google Doc somewhere. Maybe let me go and find it. And that's not going to sell your program. And then some people kind of know like the title and a few names of the modules, but they can't actually go into detail. So one of the things that we always need to remember is that if we have an incredible service that we know is going to help people, even though we love our programs and we feel like they should sell themselves, sometimes they just won't. And we need to put ourselves in the shoes of the person who is going to potentially be buying from us. And we need to remember that when people are parting with their money, a lot of times they can feel fear and anxiety in their body. Even if your program is the best thing since sliced bread, even if your program is only $2,000 and it's worth $20,000, people still feel a lot of fear when they're about to make that big investment. So the better you can actually walk them through, this is what you're going to experience when you sign up for my program. These are the bullet points that we're going to go through in the module. This is how many calls we're going to get. This is how many workbooks you're going to get. This is the bonuses that you're going to get. These are the Voxer chats that you're going to get. Whatever that is, the clearer you can make it for them so that they understand what they're going to consume, what they're going to experience, what they're going to go through when they click that little buy button and send you their money over the interwebs, the clearer you can make that for them, the easier it's going to be for them to make that decision. And here's why. We often fear what we're not familiar with, right? So if you don't have a level of familiarity with something, our natural human tendency is to fear it, is to back away. And so if somebody doesn't know what's going to happen on the other side of that clicking to buy, then they're just going to intuitively and instinctively stay away from it, even if they don't know why, right? Have you ever bought something because you have a feeling like, oh, I feel like I should buy this, or this doesn't feel like a good idea, right? We need to remember that people are making decisions to sign up for your program or service because of a really warm, confident, like comfortable feeling, or making the decision to not buy because they're like, oh, I don't know if it's going to work out for me. And so it's your job as the coach, as a salesperson, as a consultant, as the business owner to actually make sure that people feel comfortable and people feel familiar. So again, what you can do is bring them into your world, show them what's going to happen when they transform, show them case studies and testimonials, give them an idea of what they're actually going to get, what's going to happen as soon as they click that buy button, what are they going to see in their inbox, how do they join, how do they come to your calls, how do they come to your live events. The clearer you can make it for them, what I've seen has been such a huge game changer. So if you like that, if that has helped you, leave me a comment below, leave me a like. I would super appreciate that. Now, another thing that really has helped me is looking at where can I create new processes in my business, right? Because as a business owner, like I know you're a coach and you want to help people, but you're also a business owner. And I don't know about you, but I really believe in my product. I really believe in what I do. I really believe in this work of working with the subconscious mind to help people change. And so I want to get it in front of as many people as possible. And I know I cannot do that all on my own. I need people on my team. I need processes. I need automations. And even though I started off this whole business flying solo, as I grew, I was able to see, and I want you to ask yourself this question: what am I actually good at, right? What is it that I actually love to do? So I know in my business, what I love to do is what I'm doing right now, making videos, writing out content, researching, taking more courses, taking more certification so that I can learn everything I need to learn to have the best coaching certification in the world. Now, there's other things that still need to get done in my business, but they're either not my strong point or they're not necessarily where I need to be in my business as a CEO. You need to remember that as a CEO of your business, you need to be the visionary. If you're not looking out for the direction of your company, nobody else can do that for you. That is your job. So the other things where you're like kind of behind a computer typing, and like a more repetitive task, that's where you can look at, can you get email automations working for you? Can you get other softwares doing things that are on repeat, right? What can you actually ask for help with? We just hired a few incredible people on our team. I just hired an online business manager who's helping us like organize and put everything into processes. I just hired another social media manager to help us get our stuff out into the world. So you want to look at how can you get more help, more support, create more processes. And if you're just starting out on your own, that's totally fine. But as you continue to grow, you want to look at how can you create more processes so that you can actually scale up. And a big part of that is looking at what is actually working. So that's another huge thing. Keep track of what's working and what's not working. One of the things that I always do with my clients when they have a big win, so they might call me and say like, hey, I just got a 10K sale or a 5K sale. And I always ask them, okay, what did you do exactly? Because this is so important, because if you're having a rough time in your business, maybe you don't get a sale for a week, anything like that, it's so easy to get into that spiral of, oh my God, that was my last sale ever. I'm never gonna move forward. I'm never gonna make another sale again. Believe me, I've been there, but you can't let yourself get stuck in that rut. So if you create a list on your phone or in your Evernote or wherever it is that you keep your notes of all of the things that have worked for you before, creating lists of the posts that you've put out that have worked for you before, or any processes that you've done that have worked for you before, then what you can do is next time you see a little bit of a slow time in your business, you feel like you're in a little bit of a rut, you can just go back to what has worked for me before and just do it again, right? It's so important to remember that you don't always have to reinvent the wheel. You don't necessarily always have to be doing something new and crazy and dramatic unless you really want to. You could just as simply do a few of the same things that work really, really good over and over and over again to help you create really, really good results that are essentially something that you can predict is going to happen. So if you love this video, give me a thumbs up. Make sure to hit the subscribe button below and also click the notification bell so you get notified when I come out with new videos. If you have any questions for me on growing your coaching business, scaling it to 100K per month, growing a team, or anything about mindset, positivity, spirituality, manifestation, or using the power of your subconscious mind, please ask me anything in the comments. Me and my team always go through the comments, and all of your questions, suggestions, and feedback are very, very much noted for our future and upcoming content, and everything I do to help and serve you. So again, thank you so much for watching. It's been so fun hanging out with you, and I will see you next Wednesday for my next video.